We have a lot to cover today. First, Gally asks, when does Tesla stock have its NVIDIA moment? Elon Musk replies, major valuation change when there is unsupervised self-driving at scale, and an even larger valuation change when Optimus reaches volume production. Well, thank you, Captain Obvious. Speaking of Robotaxi and scale, via Sawyer Merritt, breaking, Tesla has officially received approval from the Arizona Department of Transportation to launch its Robotaxi service on public roads in the state. Sawyer adds that he just confirmed directly with the Arizona Department of Transportation that Tesla applied for a transportation network company permit on November 13th. Tesla met the requirements to operate and, wait for it, is now permitted as of November 17th. Very rapid turnaround time from application to approval. Shout out to Arizona. He adds, finally, Tesla can now legally run a paid autonomous ride-hailing service in Arizona, and it's not limited to a specific city. E.g., the entire state of Arizona is up for grabs. Of course, naturally, they're most likely to launch in Phoenix first. Something, Robotaxi, rapid expansion. And on that same topic, more breaking news, Tesla is rolling out Robotaxi access to more people right now, including in Canada. Many people in the comments confirming. So if we follow the breadcrumbs, Tesla appears on track. And finally, Waymo announcing they'll be operating in a number of new US cities very soon. It's game on, folks. Elon Musk is extremely competitive. Oh God, what an ugly fucking vehicle. Waymo operations have just started in Miami. A few more cities over the coming weeks. Now, just a quick detour. Elon Musk spotted at the White House this evening at a dinner. A number of folks there. Is that a gold-rimmed glass? So the question would be, what's Elon up to? If the folks in the Trump administration have any sense, and most of them, not all, but most of them seem to, they're probably going to be asking Elon Musk, hey, any things we need to be working on, addressing, any problems that need solving? And Musk, of course, naturally, among those will likely be, we need some national regulation for autonomous vehicles instead of state by state, city by city. That'd be nice, thanks. And folks, oh man, this is great. This is Akio Toyoda, who, I'll be honest, isn't the most competent former leader of Toyota, formerly the CEO and president, now I believe just the chairman, fully decked out in MAGA gear. This is real. At a NASCAR event, MAGA hat, Trump Vance shirt. But I thought Orange Man bad. I thought brand damage. Oh, what's going on? Now, folks, it's time to whip out your tiny violins. Volvo says it will drop US supplier Luminar Technologies, a maker of LiDAR sensors for self-driving cars. Now, this is a brutal statement. Let's read it. Quote, Volvo Cars has decided to remove the LiDAR sensor from its EX90 and ES90 cars. So that's big in and of itself. LiDAR sensors getting deleted. They didn't say we're going to replace them with a different supplier. Gone. But they continue. Here comes the knockout blow. And discontinue its relationship with supplier Luminar. Are you ready? Volvo has made this decision to limit the company's supply chain risk exposure, and it is a direct result of Luminar's failure to meet its contractual obligations to Volvo Cars. Jesus fuck, some serious shots fired. I mean, they've straight up thrown Luminar on the bus, and they didn't beat around the bush. It is a direct result of Luminar failing to meet contractual obligations. Okay, the only reason we're doing this is because Luminar fucked up. It didn't hold up their end of the deal. Typically, you hear shit like this, and it's like, we have decided to mutually part ways. Bullshit. Bro, clearly, Volvo's furious. The fact that they wrote this and worded it like this in a statement is massive. And Sawyer adds to the post, Luminar has warned investors it may have to declare bankruptcy. Now, you guys remember the video I featured where a popular YouTube creator seemed quite clearly to actively deceive his audience and falsely represent Tesla vehicles as unsafe and dangerous. You do remember this, right? I exposed the guy on X. 1 million plus people saw the takedown post showing all the misleading shit that was happening. I made some videos on it as well. You remember this fuckwit, right? Good. I'm noticing some things like the video gets published just before Luminar's quarterly earnings report. This sarcastic post with more red flags than a Chinese Communist Party rally. Don't check the date that Luminar reports Q4 2024 earnings because it is not this week and there is nothing suspicious to see here at all. It's just a coincidence. Don't worry, bro. Everything is fine. Somebody replied, wait, is this guy being sarcastic? I just noticed the earnings date is March 20th and this extremely misleading video that appears to trash Tesla in favor of a LiDAR company, a technology that Elon said is a fool's errand for autonomy and companies using it are doomed, is 1 day old. Same guy also wrote, don't worry, Mark, the guy who made the YouTube video. if there are any written communications between you and Luminar seeking assurance that this video would be posted before their Q4 earnings call, ideally on a weekend outside of trading hours, that is not a problem and you have nothing to worry about. By the way, first trading day after this video was posted, Luminar stock rockets up 27% to a whopping $6.42 per share. This guy also sarcastically adding, but don't worry, it's not like Mark is friends with the Luminar CEO or anything, plus even if he is, that is irrelevant. I don't know why I will even say it. Oh, and by the way, I just needed to provide an update. A couple of months later, in May, that CEO, friends of the guy who made the video that seemed to directly attack Tesla and falsely imply that the LiDAR-based vehicles were vastly superior, that guy, well, he resigned. But wait, he didn't just resign, quote-unquote resigned. I guess we've parted on friendly terms. Resigned. No. He quote-unquote resigned after an ethics inquiry by the company's audit committee. So let's just revisit. Red flags video posted the weekend before Luminar earnings. Some guy with 3 first names, red flags. Hello, guys. Hello. Red flags, suspicious. Timing, suspicious. Doesn't look good. Notices that after this video gets posted, amazingly, the stock pumps. What a shock. Oh, God. I mean, these are some classic posts, bro. Oh, and just wanted to dig up that takedown post on X. I'll put a link in the description if you want to read it. Save you guys some time. But 3.8 million people read this post, exposing all the holes in this so-called unbiased video, this test and comparison of technologies. Red flags for fucking days. And I mean, for days. So why am I revisiting this? Well, today we have an update via Nick on X. Luminar stock is down over 90% since collaborating with a former NASA and Apple engineer, in case you didn't know, on his misleading Tesla Autopilot video. Luminar stock peaked at $8.35 after the video went live, which some people who are conspiracy theorists or just have a brain but say they're conspiracy theorists so they don't get in trouble may have voiced some potential conspiracy theories that the whole point of the video was actually a massive stock pump. And just to be clear, here's a look at Luminar stock over the past 1 year, down to 87 cents. I tell you what, man, you could roll a fucking truck down this hill. I'll add some more context though. We go back 5 years, down 99.55%. There was a point where this stock was over $560, now currently 87 cents. Now, I suspect part of this is due to the bell curve, and part of this is due to all the DMFs who thought that LiDAR would be necessary to solve autonomy, despite Musk and many others warning, hello, humans have eyes and we don't need LiDAR. Proof of concept, I don't think it's going to be necessary, guys. In conclusion, karma's a bitch. This fuckwit misleads an audience of many millions of people about the supposed lack of safety of Tesla vehicles in an apparent desperate effort to help out his friend, the former CEO of Luminar, who, like 2 months after that video gets published, was resigned voluntarily after an ethics inquiry. Stock briefly pumped, then the guy gets kicked out of his own fucking company. That's awkward. Many people, of course, who watched this DMF's video and actually bought the bullshit, clearly went out and loaded up on Luminar stock. Massive pump straight after the video. It's now down over 90% since. And if I were a conspiracy theorist, which I'm obviously not, and I definitely don't believe this conspiracy theory, but if I was a conspiracy theorist, what I might be asking now is, was it really worth it for Mark to destroy his reputation, completely annihilate any credibility and trust he had with his audience by misleading them, quite obviously and clearly, in an attempt to help out his buddy's failing company, who then gets removed as CEO a couple of months later after an ethics inquiry, and whose company is now literally on the verge of bankruptcy? A conspiracy theorist would ask, was it worth it? You fuckwit. Want more content? Early access? A bunch of perks? Click the links in the pinned comment. AG1 has been part of my daily health protocol for almost half a decade. It's packed full of vitamins and minerals and helps me fill in nutritional gaps while supporting energy, digestion, and immune function. It also has prebiotics and probiotics to promote gut health. I take my health very seriously, and so should you. Try AG1 today by visiting drinkag1.com/SMR or click the link in the pinned comment and enjoy a free welcome kit with vitamin D3 plus K2 and AG1 travel packs. That's drinkag1.com/SMR.